What is going on YouTube? My name is Kurtyoy and welcome to another football little series that I might start, but I'm not sure. It depends on the reaction, because the Fantasy Premier League got a pretty good reaction, and if this one gets a good reaction I may as well continue it and put that on my channel as a dedicated series likewise. But this is Soccer Saturdays Super 6. If you don't know about Soccer Saturdays Super 6, that's a bloody tongue twister. It is where they give you 6 matches that are going to be kicking off at 3 PM. You have to try and guess the right result. You get 5 points for a right result, 5 points for a completely right result. So you predict to say, if I thought Crystal Palace are going to beat Burnley 2-1 and the result was 2-1, I would have 5 points for that. If I predicted 2-1 and Palace won 1-0, that would be 2 points for me. And that's the way you score it, and each round it goes up, and each round you try and play. If you get all 6 results right, you get £250,000, but there's a league at the end, and the highest scorer of the round also gets points, and you have to try and guess the result depending on what you think will happen. And I've talked a lot about what I think will happen in games on my Fantasy Premier League series, so I thought, why not try and turn this onto the Super 6, because that also gives me a chance to talk about Championship games, League 1 games on the international break. Gives me a football series to continue on with, because it goes onto League 1 and League 2 games only. And I actually got my best round last week when I played it. I think I got 9 points, something ridiculous like that. I haven't done very well so far with the League 1 and League 2, because it's football that I follow and it's close to my heart. But anyway, moving on with all the moving shenanigans. I spoke a lot about Chelsea and Swansea in my past few episodes of my Fantasy Premier League series. I do think that Chelsea will just silence out Swansea's key players like Routledge, Dyer and Sigurdsson, and they will maybe, I'd say, 2-0 win for Chelsea. On the second one, Neil Warnock, I'm not too sure he's the man. I don't like him as a person. I think he's a knobhead. He's an alright manager, but I think he's an alright manager for a club in the Championship that wants to stabilise. That's my personal opinion, but for that, I feel like Sean Dyche's men, I don't know, let's give Sean Dyche's men a last minute goal, let's say. Last minute goal, Southampton against Newcastle. Time is running out for Alan Pardew at Newcastle. A result here that goes badly. His time could be up in my eyes. Again, another one that I spoke about in my last episode. And I think Southampton will take that 2-0 easily. Moving on, Stoke surprised us all in the last week, not the actual last week, but the last game week of Premier League football, when they managed to sneak a win at the Etihad 1-0 thanks to a brilliant solo goal from their mate Beram Diouf, the ex-Man United man, and they host Leicester, a result that I think will be, I'd say, a 1-0. I'm not going to try and change my mind on that one. Sunderland host Spurs. Spurs, good team against lower teams, came against Liverpool, and I believe it was Liverpool, and they had no match for them. Sunderland, I think this season they should be alright, but they could struggle. I can see that as a 2-1 win for Tottenham. I've been very boring here. And West Brom against Everton, I really don't think West Brom will stay up this season. Alan Irvine is a silly choice from West Brom. And yeah, you also have to predict the golden goal. So for example, if all these results are right and another person got all these results right, and that was all 6 of the results like this, it would go on to the first goal out of these 6 games. The first goal is the 10th minute, he predicts the 10th and I predict the 11th. He gets 250 grand, I get nothing. But that's not going to happen every week. It would be, if that's to say we both won, and I think it's £1,000 or £5,000 or something for the week winner, and it would be decided on the first goal, which I believe will be 4 minutes. I went 13 last week, it was 11 I think, which was pretty good. But I can see a few of these games going off to quite a big start. But I'm going to quickly look over these results. I think Chelsea will be more on a 3-0 sort of basis. I don't think Everton, I do think Everton will get the 3. I think maybe that would be the result, Southampton, and that's what I'm going to stick with now. Chelsea 3, Swansea 0, Palace 1, Burnley 2, Southampton 3, Newcastle 1, Stoke 1, Leicester 1, Sunderland 1, Tottenham Hotspur 2, West Bromwich Albion 0, and Everton 3. As I'm going to finish off with, bearing in mind when you're doing this, you can also look at stats from the game, so you can see the last 6 games, you can see what people are predicting, and well, I haven't looked at these yet, and I'm quite surprised that more people have not gone with a Swansea draw, or Swansea draw, I say, what would be a good result for them, or a Swansea win. The bets so far, you can see the odds, and you can also see what the pundits say: 1-0, 2-1, 2-0, 2-0. I'd say everyone except for Jane Redknapp's got the same idea. But I'll just quickly look at the stats. That's what they've predicted so far. The Palace Burnley one, that surprised me because I feel like, I'm not sure, but I think Burnley, they've not really had a chance. They've been playing against some tough opposition, but I think they could do better than that. I don't think Palace will have enough firepower to play against them. The stats for this game, again, gone right. I don't think Newcastle have got much, and I think if they're going to move forward into a Europa League spot, which is where they should be, Alan Pardew has to go. On to Stoke versus Leicester. More people edging towards Stoke. I would say that, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I just think that one's got to be a draw. Sunderland against Tottenham. Again, hardly surprising with a big team like that. They're on for the win. I want to see what the pundits say on that. 2-2, 2-1, 1-1, 1-1. That's surprising. I wouldn't put that as a 2-2, but nevertheless, you never know. And also 3-0 to this. Yep. Like I said, I'm not the only person that thinks West Brom haven't got hope this season. Not just said by that game, but also by I'm not sure. Also, I just looked at that and I didn't realise Martinez hadn't got a win. But nevertheless, thank you guys for watching. Again, 4 minutes from my first goal. I'm not sure if I'll continue this. I'll try to see how to get out there, and just thought I forgot you could do it on the PC, and I thought I'll record it and see what the reaction is. But thank you for watching. If you like the video, leave a like. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Subscribe if you feel like I'm worthy, and I'll catch you all maybe in the next episode of Super 6, maybe just in the review of game week 4 of the Fantasy Premier League series. Peace.